Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Okay, just watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And, man, oh man. How do I describe this one? See, when I review things, no one's going to get what I mean when I review things until you hear something I like. And you're going to be like, huh. Well, Jordan felt that movie was different. Like he liked it for some reason. And maybe you go watch the movie and you compare it to one and I'm like, this is dog shit. You're going to be like, oh, okay. You might see something, like smell something different about some sort of, like in a creative aspect way. You might catch what I'm saying. And I say that like when I said Godzilla versus Kong seemed like it was written by AI, I need to correct myself. It looked like a movie created by shitty AI. This one was created by a little bit more advanced AI, in my opinion, quality-wise. A little bit bigger of a data pool, maybe using more of a refined search for the AI, using like maybe more credible movies than something like, I don't know, pick your favorite Steven Spielberg movie. Pick something like that. This maybe like takes a little bit more things from like, like Nolan movies or Wachowski movies, and it's just AI like formulaic, fucking, like cliches of a supposed to make me feel good movie type of thing. That's what this movie feels like to me, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Right, I'm not gonna write out an essay for you and review a movie like that. I'm just gonna talk, you know, and that's just how I feel about this. This is not a great movie. I think it's actually a bad movie, personally. Uh, there's something intuitive that's just like terrible about it. uh, from predictable plot things happening to where you start, maybe like even if you do follow like a cliche storyline of here's the teacher, right? The orangutan's like he's like a teacher for the new Caesar type guy, Noah, right? His name Raka or Baka or Raka is the orangutan. He's here to teach the new follower, following the path of Caesar guy named Noah. And what happened to the fucking guy, man? What happened to the teacher? He like fell into a water and then went down like a river or some shit, bro. He went like he just died, I guess. He's gone. Uh, towards like that cliche of the teacher now goes away and the student must become like a master type of guy, but like kinda, right? He learned some life lessons from this guy, and then you like kind of dispatch of them. But in this one, they like literally like all of a sudden just dispatch of him. Hey, we cut the rope, and we need the gorilla dude. Like, oh, yo, we need to save the white girl and this other fucking chimp. But this orangutan, he's got to go. So I'm gonna cut the rope. He's gonna go down the river, and he's dead. That's it. He's gone. No more of him. Uh, even though there was no bond created between uh Noah and Raka, right? There's no real bond really created there. They just did a bunch of cliches to make you like oh no, it's like we're skipping, like we're simulating time. We're skipping scenes that should show you that these guys are closely connected. We're skipping that because we're just going to use these little signals for you that you're used to seeing in movies that mean that these guys are actually close. They're actually cool. They're close. He looks at this guy as like some sort of spiritual advisor. He even gives him the fucking chain, bro. He gives him the drip. And that like oh, I get it now. Like when he passed that necklace, that pendant on to Noah, that means that some sort of lesson was learned here. Something was gained from his experience with this orange orangutan motherfucker. It's to me that's like lazy. Uh, there's no hero fighting the ultimate bad guy, right? The king. The dude's like, "This is my kingdom, and I'm gonna fuck you up," and he was fucking him up. But then he did his bird call thing. Then he did his like bird call thing, and yeah, I guess these eagles fucked the king up for him. Or I guess the whole tribe like joined in, all the bird callers joined in and took the bad guy out, the king guy. Uh, awesome. Setups for another movie. The girl, he brings the special item to other humans that are hidden away, and they get a signal from Fort Wayne, Indiana, or some shit like that. And that seems like just a segue to another movie, which, in my opinion, they don't deserve. But I'm sure enough people will watch and like this movie to where they get a second movie when they shouldn't. They don't deserve a second movie, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Yeah. What else? Off the top of my head, bear with me. He's the apocalypto kind of beginning of the movie, right? Where it's like they build their little family life, like, oh, they're endearing. We're supposed to like these guys, and then tragedy strikes from an outside tribe, and they come in and fuck their shit up and take them over and take them captive. And Noah's one of the ones that gets out, that escapes, and he has to find his way back to his family because, family. Not because we know them and be like, oh, these guys like really love each other. There's something cool here. There's some sort of bond. Instead of that, it's just like, well, you're supposed to. They're supposed to do that because they're family. Because they're relying on the audience's like sensibilities. Got it. I guess it worked out for like. God, this movie should fucking bomb. Honestly, not that I want. Not that I'm cheering against movies to do like. I'm not cheering for them to do bad. It's just there's no quality here. Where's the quality at? Where is it? That's kind of my ultimate point here. Like, where's the quality at? It's not here, man. I don't want to hear shit about CGI. Like, I don't want to hear shit about turn your brain off. They were going for something here that wasn't turn your brain off shit. As far as what they were trying to project to the audience, they were trying to project some sort of meaningful story. It's not there, in my opinion. But they're definitely trying to project that. So this is not a turn your brain off movie, even though no movie should be like that, in my opinion. But I guess people are like, yo, man, give it a chance. Shut up and let it suck. Please let it suck. Let this movie suck ass. Please. I'm gonna turn my brain off. Okay. I want to say I get it, but I really don't, because if there was a movie that had all your little monster fights, but added something of, I don't know, and that's interesting to the mind, something to ponder, it'd make your movies times 10. You can have your CGI monster fights, but also have a core story that's worth caring about, which means you win. And if you're a dum-dum just staring at moving images on a screen, you still win. You may miss the story, but guess what? People who may be looking for a story will get that at the very least. And the dum-dums still get their fucking moving pictures. But whatever. I'm ranting at this point. All right, movie. I'll give it a. Yeah, the kind of the borrowing and stealing from other movies type of thing. Like, this isn't the same as Monkey Man, right? Monkey Man looked like a fan of this genre of film, of the hero's journey. A fan of it made the movie. That's what that looks like. This looks like, well, what can we steal from that? What can we copy from that? That's what this movie looks like. This Planet of the Apes bullshit. Honestly. And I feel like it's something that's observation, like that I think it's observational on the fucking story. It's like obvious. It's like right there in front of us. No one's gonna say it out loud, but it looks like it's like right there in front of me. But whatever. Yeah, what do I grade this? 6.2, 6.3. Right? Not the worst thing ever, but kind of a I think it hurts more to be a non-movie than it would be to be a shitty movie. I think you don't even qualify as like do I care to grade you type of thing seems more of an indictment than like, oh, you went for something here that just sucks ass. Or like something like, oh, we're gonna use tits and ass to sell you a movie. Like that gets more of an impact on my mind than movies like this, where it's just like nonsense. Like, there's like nothing here to like there's no point for me to watch this again. There's no point for me to fucking to go over. Like I'm just ranting in general, but it's like there's even no real reason to rant. Like it is what it is. But yeah, it's like so averagely bad that it's not worth it. Do I recommend? No, but people are gonna go see it anyways. It's a big. I understand people want to go see the big movie. That's the big summer or almost summer movie. That's getting a lot of hype and commercials and all that shit. And it's like and special sneak peeks and all that shit. And like, oh no, I get it, man. If that's your reason, like, yeah, go watch it for sure. But if you want an honest opinion from someone who loves film, whether you agree with me or not, just someone who just loves film, no reason to go watch this. Zero reason to. I would not recommend this. I will not come back to this movie. When the second one comes out, maybe they get one, maybe not, I don't know. It looks like it's very lackluster, but maybe they get a second movie. If they do, I'm not going back to watch the first one for context. I'm not going to tell anyone to do that either. Like, you don't need to watch it. Just know who the good guys are, know who the bad guys are, and see the future conflict of humans versus apes, which is the Planet of the Apes, I guess, is all about. And then boom, you need nothing else. Nothing else in this movie is needed. Your main villains discarded. Your main teacher of the main character discarded. The origin of the white girl not really there. Maybe they do it in the next movie. There's nothing worthy here. So, yeah. All right. There's my sorry, I do a little bit different with my movie reviews. Forgive me. I'm not very standard. I'm not going to give you video essays. It is what it is. I just say what I think. And there's my little review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. God, don't go see it unless you really want to. Unless you're into blockbusters, you're in the movies period, and you just want to watch like, oh, what are people looking at? Let me go check it out myself. Other than that, no reason to see this. Enjoy it.